Have you ever wondered about the unseen forces that guide your life? This question brings us to the doorstep of Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who founded analytical psychology. Jung's wisdom has been immortalized through his timeless quotations, one of which states, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Consider for a moment the profound implications of this statement. The unconscious mind, a vast reservoir of thoughts, feelings and experiences, operates behind the scenes, influencing our decisions, shaping our behavior and crafting our destiny. Yet we often attribute the outcomes of these unseen forces to fate. By bringing the unconscious into the light of consciousness, we gain a greater degree of control over our lives. We become active participants in shaping our destiny rather than passive observers. Indeed, much of what we call fate is but our unconscious at work. What does it mean to truly see and awaken? A question that Carl Jung pondered deeply. His wisdom suggests that our vision becomes clear not when we look outward, but when we gaze into our own hearts. This introspection, this process of self-examination, is not merely a passive act of observation. It is an active journey of discovery, a voyage into the unknown depths of our being. Consider another of Jung's insights. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. What a profound statement. Think about it. Those who constantly seek answers externally are merely dreaming, lost in the illusion of external validation. But those brave enough to delve into their inner world, to confront their fears, their desires, their truths, they are the ones who awaken. Now let's explore the transformation of two personalities. Jung posits, the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Isn't this fascinating? It suggests that every interaction we have, every person we meet, has the potential to change us, to shape us, to transform us. It underscores the significance of relationships in our personal development. The importance of introspection and self-awareness in personal development cannot be overstated. We must look within to uncover our authentic selves, to understand our desires, our fears, our strengths and our weaknesses. This internal exploration is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the key to awakening, the key to transformation. It is only when we dare to look inward that we begin to understand ourselves and the world around us. It is only when we dare to confront our inner demons that we can truly transform. It is only when we dare to awaken that we can truly see. When we look inward, we awaken to the true essence of our being. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery, of awakening. Let's look into our hearts, confront our truths, and awaken to our authentic selves. How do we become who we truly are? That's a question that has been asked by philosophers, poets, and thinkers throughout history. And Carl Jung had a unique perspective on it. He once said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This statement is a powerful reminder that our past experiences, while influential, do not define us. Instead, it's our choices that shape who we are and who we will become. The power of choice is an incredible tool in our journey towards authenticity. It allows us to take control of our lives, to make decisions that align with our true selves, and to actively steer our lives in the direction we want them to go. This power is not to be underestimated. It's not just about making big life decisions, but also about the small choices we make every day. Every decision, every action, every reaction is a reflection of who we are and who we are choosing to become. But choice is just one part of the equation. Jung also believed in the privilege of becoming our true selves. He said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." This privilege is not something that's given to us, it's something we earn through self-exploration, self-awareness and self-acceptance. It's a lifelong journey, a constant process of becoming. This journey towards authenticity can be challenging. It requires us to confront our fears, to question our beliefs, to challenge our assumptions. But it's a journey worth undertaking. Because at the end of the day, living authentically, living in alignment with who we truly are is one of the most fulfilling things we can do. So, how do we become who we truly are? By exercising the power of choice and embarking on the journey towards authenticity. By acknowledging our past, but not letting it define us. By choosing to become who we want to be, not who we're expected to be. Remember, we are not merely products of our past, but architects of our future. What can our irritations and loneliness teach us about ourselves? Ponder over this question for a moment. It's a curious thought that our discomforts could become our guides. Carl Jung, a renowned psychologist, believed that our reactions to others hold a mirror to our own selves. He said everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. It's quite a paradox, isn't it? The very things that unsettle us, that make us cringe or roll our eyes, can be the very keys to understanding the depths of our own character. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, each layer representing a different irritation, a different reaction. As we delve deeper, we begin to recognize patterns, recurring themes that echo our own insecurities, biases, or unresolved issues. And what about loneliness? Jung had a unique perspective on this too. He suggested that loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views which others find inadmissible. In essence, loneliness is not about physical isolation, but about emotional disconnect. It's about not being able to express our deepest thoughts and feelings, or fearing the judgment that might follow. It's about yearning for understanding and acceptance. So how can we use these insights for self-improvement and better relationships? Well, by acknowledging our irritations and understanding their roots, we can work towards personal growth. We can strive to become more patient, more accepting, and more empathetic. In terms of loneliness, we can aim to improve our communication skills. By expressing ourselves more openly and honestly, we can foster deeper connections with others. We can also learn to be more accepting of differing views, thereby broadening our perspectives. In understanding ourselves, we learn to navigate the world more effectively. So let's embrace this journey of self-discovery, for it's the path to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Why do we exist, and why do we face difficulties? These are questions that have puzzled thinkers for centuries, and perhaps no one has pondered them more deeply than Carl Jung. He believed that the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. This notion implies that we are not simply here to exist, but to shine, to illuminate the world with our unique essence and contributions. But how do we kindle this light? According to Jung, it is through facing and overcoming difficulties. He asserted that man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. This might seem counterintuitive. After all, don't we all desire a life of ease and comfort? But consider this, it is through challenges that we grow, that we become stronger and more resilient. It's as if our light shines brighter with each obstacle we conquer. Of course, this doesn't mean we should seek out difficulties for their own sake. Rather, it's about embracing the inevitable trials of life as opportunities for growth and transformation. This perspective shifts our relationship with hardship from something to be avoided to something to be embraced. Jung's perspective also invites us to rethink what we consider to be a successful life. If the purpose of existence is to kindle a light, then success isn't about accumulating wealth or achieving societal standards of success. Instead, it's about becoming who we truly are and shining our light, no matter the darkness around us. Ultimately, Jung's wisdom challenges us to reframe our understanding of life's purpose and the role of difficulties. It nudges us to see that every challenge is an opportunity to kindle our light, to become more of who we truly are. And with this knowledge, we can face life's trials not with fear, but with courage and conviction. Through trials, we kindle our light, illuminating our path in the darkness of mere being. What's the most terrifying thing, and how can it transform us? Carl Jung once said, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." The courage it takes to confront and accept every facet of our being, both light and dark, is immense. But this acceptance is liberating. It allows us to move beyond the shackles of self-doubt and self-criticism and step into the realm of self-improvement and growth. Jung also believed in the transformative power of relationships, stating, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed." This suggests that our interactions with others can catalyze change within us, offering opportunities for growth and transformation. So, as we journey through life, let us strive for acceptance, both of ourselves and others. For, in acceptance, we find the freedom to transform and be transformed.